It's less closing, I think. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm really happy to have you here again. We continue with music theory, and I'm very happy today we're going to check out Sus4 and Sus2 chords. And you might have seen my previous lections about intervals and chords and inversions and whatever else we already did. So if you have any lack in any of those topics, just go back, watch those videos and come back here. We will be here for you waiting. For everybody else, I'm just gonna go straight in. We start again with our C chord, C major. I'm just going to say major chord because this is of course not only doable with my C major, but also with other chords. So what you see here again, we have what we had before. We have our first, the third and the fifth. That's my normal chord. And in here we have this fifth interval, this framework interval that keeps my chord together in this case. And now we already know, okay, so if I change my E to E flat now, so those two stay where they are and my E changes to E flat, and I'm changing from a C major to a C minor chord. So, but what happens now if I go one more semitone down? That would sound like this. And it's a beautiful, beautiful sound, I think. It's very open, it's a little bit nostalgic maybe. And there's a fourth in there, which is untypical, and no third. So what's happening here? We replace our third with the second. We had that with the options. Why is it a second? We can count it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 isn't a real thing, 14 neither, but if you want to count it through. So what we're doing here is we take that third and erase it and put instead a 2. So meaning we have no third in our chord anymore. We changed that third for a second and gave it this open and not so pre-received sound. Yeah, we all feel like, oh, that's happy, oh, that's sad, but what is this? It's quite open still. So this is a Sus2. We still have our framework in the C and G. This is still standing, and instead of the 3 we have the 2, and it sounds very dreamy and nice. We can do the same thing in the other direction. So meaning we go another semitone up after having a major chord, changing the E to an F. Also sounding very nice, a little bit, to me, happier than the 2. Like kind of sunshiny. I feel like I see a suck when I hear that. And so again, we have our framework of C and G, but instead of an E, we replace the third with a fourth, with the F in this case, and we have a C Sus2. Again, we have our framework and just a fourth instead of a 3. So we can play instead of just major and minor. We can also go for Sus2 and for Sus4. So let's play that in context. Let's hear how that sounds. I am going to play, and I have to get the pedal here for that now. I'm going to play 1, 5, 4, 1. 1, 5, 4, 1, you will understand. So I'm playing a C, a G, an F, and a C. So this was just a normal chord. Now I'm gonna play it with a Sus2. It's just a little bit lighter. It's a little bit more open ending. Also with a Sus4. It's less closing, I think. Now it would be closed back to a normal major. So it is suspending. And you can use it just to get a little bit more color, a little bit more joy. Sometimes you don't want to have your standard chords, so you can play around with that, play around with your options that you learned in the last session. And yeah, have a blast with it. I am very curious if you have any results with that you would like to share. Just give me a comment, post it, let me see it, send it to me. I'm gonna get maybe an email address or anything if anyone wants to send something. And yeah, just play around with it and have fun and joy, and I see you next time.